8:14 in the Baltimore City Board of Estimates terminates a $500,000 grant to the Pride Center of Baltimore. And joining us now, Adam Andrzejewski from OpenTheBooks.com, talking about the significant drop in this, future other non maybe hit with this, and what's going on with the Pride Center. Good morning, Adam.
Well, good morning, Tom. It is heartening that the mayor's office with the comptroller, Bill Henry, they've opened the city checkbook to public scrutiny, and now they're following it up with some accountability measure here with the director of the recovery efforts, Shemaya Kearney, going in front of the Board of Estimates and getting this $500,000 grant pulled. But look, it's only one of 3 programs that the Pride Center has on American Rescue Act plan, is COVID aid funds. They also work with youth and trauma programs and homeless housing services, and they've paid out hundreds of thousands of dollars through those programs as well. And those payments, Tom, those continue.
Okay, so the $500,000 was supposed to help anybody in the LGBTQ community that is being hurt, basically. As they were kind of separating that aside, it seemed like, from what we've been reading about this, and they couldn't get the paperwork in to get that. But they're still getting some funds, though. I mean, MORP is still sending that, according to Kearney.
Well, a lot of money is still continuing to flow. So the program that they ran into trouble on, according to the news reports, was on their violence interruption program. They were paid out $250,000 of a $500,000 grant. The rest of those funds have been pulled. Now there's going to be a federal investigation. Their file is noted at the federal level for the next 5 years on receiving any federal money. But what is not being reported is that the Pride Center has more federal COVID aid on the youth program trauma and on homeless housing services. And so just since January, when their notice letter on the violence interruption program was sent to them, they've been paid out $60,000 on these other programs. So on one hand, the city's cutting funding. On the other hand, continuing to send thousands of dollars of city funds on these federal pass-through programs to the Pride Center.
That's got to be frustrating then for the Pride Center. I mean, if you're over here saying, okay, wait, you're still allowing money to flow in this way and we've given paperwork that way, but the paperwork for this side is not good enough, then how are they supposed to be able to fill this out? And what does this do for other nonprofits that may be getting money but yet not getting money for certain programs?
So there's a lot of money flowing here, and taxpayers need answers. And so we're calling for a forensic audit of the Pride Center, all their federal money, all 3 of their federal programs. A forensic audit, it's deep, it's evidentiary, it follows the money, it holds up in court. And look, the Pride Center is also delinquent with the Secretary of State in Maryland on filing their Charitable Solicitation Act paperwork. So they're not supposed to be able to fundraise, yet they have a fundraising donate button on their website. They're soliciting donations, and they're not in compliance since 2020 with the Secretary of State. At OpenTheBooks.com, we reached out to the Pride Center for comment. Why are you continuing to raise money when your paperwork, your charitable registration is not current with the state? Do you expect clawback from the $500,000 grant that was pulled, either at the federal level or the state level? How can taxpayers be confident and trust your organization when grant funding is being pulled and we did not hear back from them?
Adam Andrzejewski with OpenTheBooks.com, CEO and founder of that. Thank you very much for continuing your progression here on trying to get back from these organizations that are not compliant. Thank you.
Thank you.